they are taking advantage of these new rules that will be implemented on the 11th of March. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're joining me for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you all in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create content on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK immigration updates, live in the UK, scholarships in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Before we dive right into today's video, guys, I've got a fantastic news for you. Are you a new migrant, or are you currently in the UK or any part of the world and you have been thinking of sending money to your loved ones? Then you don't have to worry anymore. I've got a very good app, a fantastic app whenever you send money to your friends and loved ones in any part of the world. Now, Leatherback is the app for you. If you have been struggling with other apps, like I actually did struggle with other apps before I came across Leatherback. Leatherback has been very effective, and come to think of it, the rates on Leatherback is very competitive and it's very easy, very fast and smooth. It gives you access to 15 currencies and over 21 countries currently. The thing about Leatherback, my app is very easy to understand. It's not complicated. It's very easy to use. It's free to download, and use my referral code to sign up. And once you sign up, it enables you to create an account in a few minutes, and once the account is set up, then you're good to go. And you can also open an account on Leatherback, which will give you access to 15 currencies that you can always send money in any currency you want to. So download the app now, use it and send money to your friends and loved ones, and thank me later. Like I said, it's very easy to use, and if you've got any problem while using the app, you've got 24/7 customer service to support you through the process. It's a trusted app. Leatherback is registered with Financial Conduct Authority in Canada, in United Kingdom, in Nigeria, and so on. You don't need to worry about anything when using Leatherback to send money to your friends and loved ones, because your money is secured. So guys, quickly download the app with a link in the description box below and use my referral code to sign up and thank me later. Thank you very much for your time. So guys, let's quickly dive right into today's video. So in today's video, I'll be sharing how long it takes for a C.O.S to be issued and how a C.O.S is issued, because a lot of people have been scammed recently, and I think it's better I put out this video. So when you're dealing with a scammer, it helps you to identify them and also know when they say things that are not right. Now, when it comes to C.O.S, in the past, the UK Home Office could take up to a day or two to approve a C.O.S. But currently, we know that there have been so many changes which have made a lot of people to pay thousands of pounds to scammers out of panic. They want to migrate before the 11th of March with their family. Guys, remember, I had always said in my videos that you don't really have to panic when it comes to things like that. Just to give yourself a little bit of break and allow the whole thing work out for you. Now, the UK Home Office have not really been approving courses, especially overseas courses, but they've been approving some of the in-country courses, which is the undefined courses. The defined courses are not really there. If the companies that actually have the defined courses right now are companies that are not taking a dime from anybody. But if somebody say come and pay and get your course, be really careful, because I've spoken to a lot of people through consultations, through Instagram chats and everything, and just for us to realize that they've been scammed of thousands of pounds, which is very sad. And some of these candidates have come to me to say the agent or the employer said that they are waiting for Home Office to send the PDF to them, and it's been up to a month now. They haven't received a C.O.S PDF. Home Office never sends PDF of a C.O.S to an employer to send to an employee. I'll tell you how the system works. The C.O.S is issued from the SMS system, and is a system that is designed by the UK Home Office for employers who are licensed to sponsor to be able to issue a C.O.S to their employees. So even when they are issuing the C.O.S, the Home Office will always see that they have issued it, not the Home Office holding on to the PDF, like some of the lies that they have told some of my viewers that have been in touch with me recently, that the agent and the employer have said that Home Office is holding the PDF and after a while they will release it. It never happens. Now, when you are in a recruitment process, you've applied for the job. Now you have to make sure you're keeping track of everything you're doing, because during your visa application, they ask you how did you find the job, and if you're not able to say how you found this job, then it's going to be a problem. How was your interview conducted? If you're not able to show a proof of how this interview was conducted, then you're also in problem. Like I always say, that getting a COS does not guarantee a UK visa. You always have to meet the Home Office requirement. So even if you have a valid COS now, it doesn't mean that you're going to get a UK visa because you have a valid COS. Okay, let's go back to the SMS system where the COS is issued from. Now, you have gone through the recruitment process with your employer or with the organization you have applied to. The next stage will be getting your information, and the informations they will need, I'll just leave them running on the screen so you can see the required information they will need. Or in some cases, the employer may say, send me your passport, and from your passport they may get all the information they need. But in most cases, because some people have got a different address on their passports, the employers will now send that form you can see on, like, just fill out the details so they don't make any mistake. Now, once they have that information, this information you're seeing run, the next thing they will do is to log into the SMS portal. So once they log into the portal where they will issue the COS, they put in your details. Now, they fill in your first name, your last name, and it will automatically generate the dates. Recently, I've seen some COSs that people have shared with me that the dates were manually inputted. It's a red flag for me. When they show me COSs like that, is a red flag. And if you use a COS that is not valid to apply for your UK visa, then it may be a 10 years ban or maybe a refusal if you're lucky. But in most cases, it's a 10 years ban. Now, once the details have been entered on the portal, it will automatically generate the dates. And the dates COS is valid for is 90 days, which is 3 months. I've seen some COSs that is valid for 6 months because scammers. And they were not so clever to know that COS is valid for 3 months. I'll just leave that on the screen to see from the Home Office website how long a COS is valid. Just as you can see on my screen, COS is valid for 3 months, which means that you have to use it within that 3 months of issuance. If you don't use it within that 3 months of issuance, then you can no longer use it again. Once they enter all your information, your passport details, once they enter everything, then the next stage is for payments. Now, another lies that they have been telling my viewers that have contacted me is, we have paid your money to Home Office. We are waiting for Home Office to send us the COS. Guys, Home Office do not take money in advance for COS. You can Google this yourself and check for yourself. It's really painful, to be honest. When I mean, like, it's really painful, but I'm just like trying to make it look a bit easy because these people are watching this video right now and they are really in pains just to know that they have been scammed. When the employer or whoever is assigning the COS has finished all the details and everything, they takes them to where they will have to make payments. It's like you're checking out your basket when buying things from Amazon, from eBay or so. Now, when it takes them to that point of checkout, they have to pay, is it £199? Then the immigration skills charge, depending on how many years they are applying for. I think for 5 years is about £1,820, and for 3 years is about 1,000. I can't remember the exact figure for 3 years, but they have to make those payments at the end. And once they pay, automatically the portal generates the COS. So when you see all those COS that have been manually entered, please, a lot of people have been banned. Recently, someone contacted me that I think over 30 applicants he applied for with fake 30 COSs were banned. And this man paid money to somebody. This is why I always say be careful when it comes to come and pay for COS. Please, I've been saying this in almost going to 2 years now. Be very careful. Now, when the payment has been made, it generates the COS. It will now ask you to print. So you can print as PDF. Send it direct to the email. Now, when people come to me to say, oh, that the agent I'm working with have said, oh, the COS is already done, it's with Home Office will send the PDF. Please, just know that this person is not being honest with you. When they say they have paid in advance, you'd never pay anything in advance to Home Office, guys. This is really annoying. So this is how a COS is issued. Now, what the Home Office does is to allocate a particular number of COS that the employer have asked for. So it just stays on their portal. So when they use one, let's say they've applied for 10 and they have used one, it will show that it is 9 that is left. Now, those 10 were allocated by Home Office to the employer. So the employer does not have to go back to home office to ask for a PDF when they are the ones to enter the details. So this is how a C.O.S is issued, and this process, as I speak to you, will not take more than, let me say, even if you're not a fast typer, maximum 10-15 minutes, or let's say 20 minutes, because you have to go back to cross-check if all the details you have entered is correct. So please, this 2024, people are looking for money to do all sorts of things. They are taking advantage of these new rules that will be implemented on the 11th of March. It's not better that you wait for the new rules to be implemented on the 11th of March and get a positive feedback. See how you can plan your move and plan yourself, than just, oh, I can't wait here till 11th of March, and you now go and put your money in the hands of people that are looking for money to just take and switch off their phones. Now, the funny thing about all these people is that even when they tell me about this, okay, let me have the phone number. When I call them, none of the contact goes through. So how do you come and fight somebody you have given money in the UK to do this for you, and you're currently in overseas? Please, this is when to wake up. It takes maximum a week to allocate C.O.Ss to employers, but now we all know what is happening. We know the current situation is taking months, and if Home Office have requested for further documents before your C.O.S will be approved as an employer, or your employer does not have those documents, the C.O.S will not be approved. Bear in mind that they are not just looking at it almost immediately. There is a lot of queue right now, just as they are making the amendments, which is for your good. When I mean it's for your good, it's for the good of everyone that's been thinking of migrating to the UK. Because you're better off getting few genuine companies than having 1,000 companies that once you get your C.O.S from them, the company has closed. A lot of people are stranded now overseas. They are back in their countries because they've received a visa. Now the company's license has been revoked. They've received an email to leave the country or not to enter the country. So that's not what you want. So guys, just to remind you that the C.O.S is issued within maximum, I'll say maximum 20 minutes. There's nothing like we have paid Home Office, we are waiting for Home Office to send us a PDF. No, when the employer enters it on the system, like they enter it, they pay for it, it automatically generates a C.O.S. So please, I've had a section with a lot of people recently, and people are crying. This is the money they have borrowed. Some people have borrowed, some people have packed their luggages to another city, looking for the date they will move to the UK and get to the UK and start paying back the people they have borrowed from. So please, this 2024, don't be so much, oh, I want the new rule. Please, just calm down. This new rule, it will come to pass. And there will be other means. There will be other means to migrate to the UK. Please like and share this video with your friends. Like and share this video because someone may just find it very helpful. Another person whom they are about to scam may just find this video helpful and just stop the process. I'm not saying that you shouldn't source for your way to move to the UK, but in sourcing for a way to move to the UK, be vigilant and be wise. It takes, like I said, it takes maximum 20 minutes for an employer to issue a C.O.S. It doesn't take weeks. That's the lies that they have been telling people that have contacted me recently. That because they were asking, Fajira, when is Home Office going to send the PDF? I said, PDF of what? If you go to my comment sections, you will see most of their messages. Please don't be a victim. That money is too much. When I mean it's too much, instead of them to scam you off that money, use that money and start a business wherever you are, than to put it in the hands of these heartless people. They are very heartless. When I mean heartless, they are very heartless. And don't be a victim, okay? The new rules is going to be implemented and there may be some adjustments. So why hurry? Yeah, I understand that you really want to move to the UK, but please, in cause of trying to move to the UK, you have to be wise. You have to be really, really wise. Don't let these evil people scam you of your hard-earned money. Monies you have borrowed. How will you pay them? Someone that contacted me that paid for 30 candidates. 30 candidates, and the people he paid to are nowhere to be found. How is he going to get them? Now the candidates are on him. So please be very careful. Okay? This brings us to the end of this video, and just to let you know that most companies that have COSs now may not ask you for money. Those genuine companies may not ask you for money. The Home Office is really trying to eradicate all those fake companies. So be careful. For local courses, there are some local courses right now. So if you have received a letter to leave the country because your company's license has been revoked, start looking out for companies that are recruiting within that are willing to sponsor. Okay, check on Indeed, Total Job, Adzuna. There are so many job sites that you will see them advertise. We can give you a switch because there are switches right now. If there is anything you must take from this video, remember that C.O.S is valid for 90 days, not more than 90 days. For those that have received the ones that are valid for 6 months, be very, very careful. It takes just maximum 20 minutes to issue a C.O.S. And Home Office does not send a PDF. From when they are issuing it, it's like checking out what you have bought from your basket. You get it straight away, as print it as PDF, and they send it to you. The employer sends it to your email. So when they tell you that this is that, just be very mindful and be very careful and ask them some of those questions I've shared in this video. All right, so guys, thank you very much for watching, and if you are yet to subscribe to join our beautiful family, please do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're definitely going to be the very first person to see that video. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.